Morning. What's up, everybody? It's the Viktor Wilt Show. What day is it? Tuesday. Only Tuesday? You gotta be kidding me. Shout out to my lady for waking me up. Yesterday, I came in a little bit late. You know, we had a couple bonus hours we could take off. I'm like, heck yeah, I'm gonna sleep in a little bit. Didn't really feel like sleeping in, but I turned my alarms off, you know, for Monday. Did I turn them back on for today, Tuesday? No! So shout out to Becca for waking me up. Who knows how long I would have slept. I would have slept and slept. Being back in my bed sounds really great right now, but that's all right. That's all right. Got to get the job done so I can get out of town at the end of the week. A lot to get done in the next few days. I'm not going to go over my chore list for you, but it's extensive. It's longer than I'd like it to be, but we got some stuff done yesterday. Moved the lizard cage. Woo! Anyhow, on today's show, chances to win money, secret sound jackpots at $676. It's a pretty good little pile of cash. I know I could go for $676, but I got to give it to one of you. So, make sure you're listening in about 10 minutes. I'll let you know what times to be listening for the K-Bear 101 Secret Sound powered by the Advocates. And we'll see how high we can get the jackpot up today. While you're there, make sure to sign up for a chance for us to call you, because I think we're going to make a few calls today, and I'd like to give you an opportunity to win some money. Easier to get a phone call from us than to get through as caller number 20. Might as well sign up at the website, kbear.fm. Check out the incorrect guesses while you're there as well. We've got a lot of incorrect guesses, and if you actually get through as caller number 20, you don't want to waste your guess, You don't want to throw your money in the garbage with something you could have known was incorrect from the get-go. Should probably give out some clues soon. That's where we post the clues as well, kbear.fm. Anywho, I am chugging caffeine. I'm going to do whatever I can to get myself just pumped for the day, but it's one of those days where I'm just dreaming of my bed. I know I say it every day. I gotta go to bed early. I gotta make sure I get to bed nice and early. Did I last night? No, I did not. Tonight I'm just gonna storm off to my room and I'm going to sleep and crash out super early. Gotta get pumped up for the rest of the week. But we'll get through today. We'll maybe give away some money, and Peaches should be back in, so we should have a fun noon hour ahead. All right, I'm babbling, so I'll shut up now, okay? Cool? All right, I got to say that the website, prankdial.com, the website itself, not necessarily the app, but the website itself, sucks! I was hoping I could just pull up those prank calls, but for some reason on the computer, they're just not there. I got logged into my account. It even shows where I paid to, buy extra calls. But it doesn't have any of my recorded calls. I can pull them up on the app. I got to figure out that I'll have to email myself links. How annoying. I should be able to just pull them up, play them right off the computer for you. Anyway, that website's really fun. Aside from JD, we hit people at work here. Got Jade really good yesterday. My favorite one is the one where the guy calls and just says, "You hit my car." So I'm going to have to pull at least one of these up just to play it for you, because it's just really funny. The way this website's designed, it reacts to the person who's answering the phone. So when they talk, the voice will kick in and, just argue back with them and stuff. I don't understand why they're not on the website. It's so irritating. Call history, nothing, no results. Get out of here. Anyhow, I've been trying to get a lot of stuff done around the house, like I said, because we're going to Sick New World in Vegas on Saturday. Was just talking to another listener about that. But like the last couple days, we get in these, just little fits of endless prankdial.com. And then me and Becker are just sitting around laughing for like 2 hours. I'm like, okay, that's 2 hours of chores that did not get done. But it's so funny. I'll figure out a way to get one of these pulled up here. I think it should be fine since we didn't actually do these prank calls as the radio station, right? And I know JD's not going to get mad if I play that on air. But it's so stupid. The FCC regulations around radio in this day and age are so dumb. It's like we've talked about the equal time rule that radio and broadcast TV have to abide by, where, say for some insane reason I decided I wanted to bring a, political candidate on the show, I'd have to bring every single one of them in who are running for the same office and give them an equal amount of time on air. But it only applies to radio and broadcast TV. Like podcasts, do whatever you want. No rules. Same with the language thing. Radio and broadcast TV got these, not even clear rules on the type of content you can air. Anyway, it's just stuff that frustrates me. People are like, what are we going to do about radio? Well, okay. Hey, government. Why don't you loosen up the restrictions a little bit? It's not 1950 anymore, okay? We're living in a different time. The equal time rule, language restrictions, the works, no prank calls. Like, come on. Help a brother out. So anyway, sorry, I'm just complaining. I really wanted to pull up those prank calls. I'll figure out a way to do it, but... Anyway, instead of just complaining, I should probably find something to talk with you about. So I'm going to do that, Kay. I'm going to find some content, and then I'll be right back. All right? Appreciate you listening. What up, my people? Welcome to the Viktor Wilt program. Morning. All right, somebody asked online, what band was never the same after losing a member? Well, it's kind of a tough question, because a lot of the bands that I can think of that kept going after losing a member, they ended up still being pretty good. Like Alice in Chains, for example. Lane Staley was one of the best vocalists, of the 90s. But some of the stuff Alice in Chains has put out, since Lane's passing, is so good. So good. I really think they've managed to keep that band going in a really good way. What are people saying online here? All right, Freddie Mercury of Queen. Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's cool that they're able to still play some shows. They got that guy, Adam Lambert, singing for him. Nobody's going to ever match up to Freddie Mercury, right? But Queen didn't put out new music after he passed, right? I don't know my Queen history very good. Maybe they did, but I don't think so. So I don't know if that band would count, because, they kept playing live, but they didn't put out new music. People online saying Linkin Park. I mean, they're definitely not ever going to be the same as they were with Chester, but I think they're still putting out quality Linkin Park music. That's just my opinion. I'm not a huge Linkin Park fan to begin with, but I think the stuff they've been doing is fine. What else are people saying here? Sublime? See, and maybe I'm just not a big enough Sublime fan, but like that new song we've been playing, something about Till the Sun Explodes, or maybe that's what it's called. The guy's son sounds like exactly like him. So, and I mean, all Sublime songs, I shouldn't say all, but pretty much all Sublime songs sound the same anyway. So, it's kind of like AC/DC. They stick to the formula, they keep going. AC/DC is another band that, You wouldn't have been able, or you wouldn't think they would have been able to keep going after the passing of their original vocalist, but they blew up, bigger than ever when they got Brian Johnson, even though the two vocalists sound, very different. Let's see, what else are people saying online? Van Halen? Okay, yeah, I guess they did lose David Lee Roth. Sounded completely different with Sammy Hagar. So I guess they weren't the same ever after they lost David Lee Roth. Isn't David Lee Roth coming here? I know we've got Sebastian Bach. I think David Lee Roth's coming to the casino as well. What other bands are people saying? We're never the same after they lost a member. The Doors? Did the Doors even keep going? Maybe they did some spots with guest vocalists or something, but yeah, without Jim Morrison, it definitely wouldn't be the same. Oh, somebody mentioned Alice in Chains and STP. Okay, STP, the stuff they put out after Scott Weiland passed on, it was okay. It was okay, but Alice in Chains, I disagree. I think their post-Lane Staley stuff, like I said, is fantastic. What else do we got here? They're naming a lot of bands I don't really care about here. Lynyrd Skynyrd. Now, it's weird that they're still going because they don't have any original members, do they? Maybe one. I saw them live in Pocatello. I thought they were pretty good. It was a good show. Fine enough. Let's see here. More Linkin Park. Black Sabbath. All right. Dio was awesome, all right? Dio was the man. But I'll admit I never got very into the Sabbath stuff with Dio. Maybe I need to go back and listen to that. I don't know. Just Sabbath without Ozzy. Just not. I agree, was not the same. Metallica. Not as good after losing Cliff Burton. Well, Master of Puppets is top-notch. It's top-notch stuff. I think that's their best album. Avenged Sevenfold? I'm a weirdo. I think Avenged Sevenfold, the older they've gotten and the weirder they've gotten, the better. But that's just me. A lot of people would disagree with me on that one. A lot of people would disagree with me on Avenged Sevenfold, but I think their best stuff's what they've been putting out recently. I like that weird prog stuff. Oh, get out of here. Here we go. Someone saying the Beatles were never the same after their original drummer was replaced. I'm pretty sure the Beatles were just fine after Pete Best left the band or got the boot. Any Beatles recording you've ever heard did not have Pete Best. So that's a silly answer. All right, I got to dig up some freak news. So you just hang on. Be back with more music and crap. Hang on. Holy crap, I thought it would have been much easier to find some freak news today. There's plenty of stupid things happening, but yeah. Dug deep and been a bit of a challenge here. All right. Got a woman in Texas who was sentenced to 6 years in prison for mailing inmates Bibles soaked with drugs. Okay, how does that work? Let's see. She's from Wichita Falls, Texas. And, okay, so these were synthetic cannabinoids and other narcotics. So I'm guessing what people would have. It seems blasphemous. Seems blasphemous to be, taking them pages out of the Bible and using them to get all loaded. Pretty messed up. Pretty messed up. Okay, shouldn't be surprised people smuggle things into prison. I guess it's one way to do it, even if it's not right. Right? Yeah. All right, what else is going on here? Oh, the second bullfighter injured by a bull in a week. The last guy got killed, but this guy known as the King of Bullfighters was left seriously injured after... Okay, let's see. How do I go about this one we'll just say that, one of the bull's horns, it got the guy where he didn't want to be, gotten. Sure. Just guess, okay? The guy is seriously injured. And I talked about how I think bullfighting is horrible. Yeah, I don't understand it. What did they say? Like, tens of thousands of bulls are killed every year in these bullfights. So anytime that a bull takes out a bullfighter, I'm sorry. Animals fighting back. Karma, bro. Yeah. So, yeah, he's probably going to be out of the bullfighting game. And he's not going to be able to sit down for a while. Okay. Baby food brand recalled after rat poison was found in some jars. Okay, don't worry, parents. This was in Central Europe, but Hip brand baby food. Yeah, packed with rat poison. Jeez. How do you accidentally do that? Sound like we got a horrible person working at the manufacturing facility there. I don't know about you, but it seems like rat poison is not good for babies. And it's just my opinion. Yikes. Well, it was in Europe. You don't got to worry about it here, so. Jeez. Rat poison. All right, I'm gonna keep digging. There's got to be something else we can talk about here. Tough day so far. Wish me luck. What's up, Peaches?
That's how I feel sometimes when I'm angry.
Just like that?
Yeah.
I'm excited to see those guys on Saturday.
Aubrey, I want to plant those plants. I don't want to wait till May.
Yeah, Peaches, we had a freeze recently. No planting stuff yet.
Well, I don't want to wait.
Yeah, you just reminded me that today is the day that the Eastern Idaho State Fair announces their big grandstand acts.
I'm going to take all of their clues, every single post they've made so far, put it in the chat GPT, and be like, all right, Eastern Idaho State Fair, need your help finding out what rock band specifically is going to be performing.
Do you think there's going to be a rock band?
They uploaded a picture of a rock.
Okay, I'm looking at their clues on Facebook here.
But here's the thing. ZZ Top just announced a tour, and they're coming to the Sandy Amphitheater with Cheap Trick. I have a good feeling it might be them.
Didn't we just have ZZ Top here?
Exactly. This area loves to do repeats.
Okay, so the one they posted yesterday says, we've got laughs, we've got country, we've got something you'll definitely dance to. I don't really like that. Okay, I like to laugh. Who do you think it's going to be? Fluffy or
Jeff Foxworthy?
Jeff Foxworthy.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry the Cable Guy.
Let's just name every dumb country comedian.
I mean, I love the Eastern Idaho State Fair. Don't get me wrong. It's just they tend to bring one of a handful of comedians.
We're welcoming Thea Vaughn.
See that? Okay, that would be great. But they're not going to bring something that's edgy.
Yeah.
It's going to be a clean comic. Did they have Jim Gaffigan ever?
They did, and he's 100% clean. I think he was the one last year.
Yeah.
With Journey.
Brian Regan. He's pretty clean. I'm sure it's going to be a clean comic or a country comic.
It's me. I'm sorry, guys.
Here, let's go to the phones here. K-Bear, you are live on the show. Please keep that in mind. Who's this?
This is Pete. Hey, so I got a thing in the mail yesterday. It's Fluffy.
You got a thing in the mail yesterday.
Yeah, it says scan code for tickets, but it's Fluffy. Fluffy's main stage.
Fluffy again. What was it? Fluffy? No, Jeff Foxworthy last year, huh?
Jeff Dunham last year.
Last year.
I don't remember.
It was Jeff Dunham last year.
Jeff Dunham? Is that who it was last year?
You're right.
Yeah,
okay.
the ventriloquist.
So it's Fluffy, huh? All right. Well, we're going to find out. We're going to go to the announcements at noon. We'll, probably broadcast live, do a live video or something from there. But all right, we'll see if you're correct, sir.
Bet you $1 I am.
All right, $1.
All right, buddy.
It's on. Peace.
Have a good day.
You too. Okay, so we've got a listener claiming it's Fluffy. We'll see.
Wouldn't that be like the
surprise
sixth time he's come to the area?
It would be one of many times. Okay, and they said they've got country. We have enough country. That's all that's been booked in the area. We don't, aside from Papa Roach, or is there anything else that's not country? What, Lindsey Sterling?
No, the tribute Pink Floyd shows.
Oh yeah, 2 of those. Which I love Pink Floyd. Sure, I'll go. But why not? I don't know why the people at the fair don't listen to me.
Wouldn't it be funny?
I'm telling you, you bring in somebody like Five Finger Death Punch, it's gonna pack the house.
They uploaded a picture of a rock, and someone guessed it was Kid Rock coming to the Eastern Idaho State Fair.
No! And he's kind of country.
Wouldn't it be
Kid
funny
Rock.
though? Oh, I've completely lost my joke. Dang it!
Hold on, let's see who we got here. K-Bear, you were live on the show. Please keep that in mind. Who's this?
This is JD.
JD, what's up, dude?
I want to tell my coworker Pete to stay off the phone. He doesn't know what he's talking about when it comes to comedians.
Pete doesn't know what he's talking about, so you're willing to take him on for a $1 bet?
Yeah, well, I mean, he's my coworker. He's one of my guys. He's out there working for me, so I'll take him on $1. I don't care.
All right, Pete, get back to work. All right, JD's trying to get the job done.
There you go. Thanks.
All
Thanks, Pete. Thanks, Victor. Thanks, Peaches.
See you, JD.
Goodbye.
You know what? What if the Eastern Idaho State Fair books the real Pink Floyd? To 2 massive venues, get the tribute shows.
Well, you have nothing but Pink Floyd coming to the area. Okay, so we've got laughs, we've got country, we've got something you'll definitely dance to. None of that screams rock to me.
I'm assuming it's going to be someone dumb like Jordan Davis or something like that.
For the country act?
Yeah, the country dance kind of thing.
Well, that makes it sound like 3 different things. Like they got a country, and then they got a comedian, and then something else that you can dance to.
What remains of Earth, Wind, and Fire?
All right, clue number 2. You'll know every word. Don't pretend you won't. And they've got pictures of apples. What do you think that means?
Don't pretend you won't.
You'll know every word. Don't pretend you won't.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, bring it on. Fiona Apple.
Oh,
there's an apple right
Who knows?
Fiona Apple would be amazing, but
Someone said Nickelback. I'm like, please.
Nickelback would be great. Sure. But I don't that clue doesn't make any sense to me here. So apples. Let's see. Clue number 2. Family, food, travel, awkward moments. So I'm guessing that's something to deal with the stand-up comedian. Right? Family,
Bert Kreischer
food.
coming back to the area.
Let's see. Clue number 1. One voice, all the feels. And they've got a picture of a match on fire. Yeah, I don't know.
Someone said Matchbox 20.
You said they uploaded a picture of a rock. I guess they're technically a rock band, you know? They seem like a fair act as well. Yeah, 9 days, 3 major acts, 0 chance you're ready for this. Okay. I don't know. I don't see the picture of a rock, Peaches. I don't see a rock anymore.
There was one yesterday.
I don't know. I'm at the Eastern Idaho State Fair Facebook page, and I don't see a rock. You might, I bet you're right, Matchbox 20. Matchbox 20. We got the listener predicting Fluffy, and then, some modern country act, since we just don't have enough of that. And they always book a country act at the fair.
Right there. Katricia put a comment on the latest post saying, well, somebody messed up and I got a flyer today. And it says,
oh, no.
Flo Rida, September 4th.
Flo Rida? Okay,
Yeah.
that's something people could dance to.
Gabriel Iglesias, September 10th. And then Nate Smith, September 11th.
That matches the dates. Nate Smith's a country act. Flo Rida is something people could dance to. And Gabriel Iglesias is Fluffy. So, yeah. Dude, did we just spoil it? It's not our fault if people
there's
got
tons of people commenting saying we've got the flyer. This is the lineup.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Somebody said, I think we all got the flyer. Oof. It's not our fault. It's up from their own Facebook page. We're just reading comments. All right. Well.
Wow. That People are going to be very upset by like Fluffy coming back to the area. I can tell you that much.
People will complain, but they'll still go.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
it's like complaining about McDonald's prices, but they're still filling up the drive-thru.
Exactly. Well, at least they better have some good food. Do you think it's just going to be those same old tacos that we always get?
The tacos are good.
I don't know. I like, I'm such a hillbilly. I like good old fashioned American style tacos. Give me some Taco Bell. I don't like authentic tacos. Unless they're those like burrito tacos. Those are really good.
Yesterday I was watching these like millennial burger spot meme videos, but they made a millennial taco spot video. We're two guys with a loco idea.
Oh, jeez.
We're going to charge $12 a taco, and for some reason there's like red cabbage in there.
Wow. Yeah, what, dude? I can't believe that the fair. Oh, there's even a picture of the flyer. Yeah. All right. There's the big announcement. I guess the mail system's working better, than it has in the last few years.
Why would they send up the mail?
I don't know. But, okay, well, maybe the Port and Fell Trust Amphitheater or the Mount America Center will bring us some rock or metal. I don't know why the fair's afraid to book a metal band, They
got the Offspring that 1 year.
Metal, Peaches. Metal.
Incubus also.
Metal.
They're not going to book a metal band.
I know, and I don't know why.
They're too... I'm not going to say the word, but never mind.
K-Bear, you're live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
This is your woman, and
it's my woman.
I'm on you for not liking authentic tacos.
Oh, she's mad at me for not liking authentic tacos. Hey, I said burrito style's pretty good.
Well, I do white girl tacos, but I mean authentic tacos are like bomb.
They're okay, but the white girl tacos are better.
See, Victor likes the best tacos in town, Jack in the Box.
That's right. Dude, you know who...
That's actually true because he actually was there the other day.
I did get some Jack in the Box tacos just the other day.
There was one time I was in line at Jack in the Box getting breakfast with Aubrey, and Victor parks next to me, and I call him, and then, no joke, on his face... He gives the biggest eye roll ever when he sees that I'm calling him.
That's not true.
No, I swear. I was like, oh, look, he's mad I'm calling him. He looked so irritated.
I remember this because Victor told me that this happened.
Oh, I told her that, you pulled up next to me in the drive. Or,
you pulled up next to me.
Parked. Yeah. And I look over and I'm like, oh, you are right.
Authentic Mexican tacos are bomb, but my white girl tacos are bomb as well. So.
I agree. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day at work today, my lovely.
Okay.
All right. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Bye. Got a lot of people calling. K-Bear, you were live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
It's Pete again. Hey, I pretty much know why Blackfoot won't let you have a metal band at the fair.
Why is that?
Because Motley Crue come about 25 years ago, 30 years ago, and Blackfoot told them no cussing, no lesbians on stage, all that stuff, and they did all that.
Well, that's Motley Crue. Of course they're going to do all that stuff. And, yeah. I hate to break it to the world, but people use profanity. But anyway.
Motley Crue got up there and said, F you, we're going to do what we want. And,
careful.
And we haven't had a hard band since then. Poison.
Poison's pretty hard. Pretty hard.
I'm shocked Miss Rachel's not the comedian this year.
Well, appreciate the call, man.
The Wiggles, too.
Get back to work, Pete.
I'm driving to work. I'm trying to get there.
Pete, I got my $1 for you, by the way.
Yep, we owe you $1.
Tell JD he's lame. JD's a liar mouth. I'm always working.
All right, I think he's listening.
Oh, he is.
All right, see you, Pete.
Bye.
K-Bear, you're live on the show. Keep that in mind. Who's this?
Hey, Victor. We've never talked, but I've hung out with Peaches. This is Jeff.
Hey, Jeff. What's up, dude?
Hey, didn't we just have Offspring like a couple years back?
Yeah, we had we've had some rock bands. I want a metal band at the fair,
I don't know. I thought it was funny that dude said that Motley Crue ruined it, and I'm like, I think the Offspring probably has worse jokes than them, but
they could have. They could have.
That guy is not fly for a white guy thinking that, but
Oh, jeez.
all right.
Hey,
I was
thanks,
just
man.
curious because I think you guys had them before I moved here, and then the only thing they've had since I moved here that I've enjoyed was probably Incubus.
Yeah, Incubus was a great show. The Offspring was good too. I just wish they'd just get crazy and just, try something a little outside of the box.
Coming to the Eastern Idaho State Fair, Kublai Khan.
Like just a mainstream metal band, you know?
Well, Mike Einzinger, isn't that his name, the guitarist for Incubus? What he had said when they were there, maybe this is why they don't come.
Be careful what you say because we're on air.
No, I know. It's about food, dude. I'm fat, not angry.
Okay.
He said that it was the first time they smelled more corn dogs than weed at one of their shows. So
I don't remember that line, but that's pretty funny.
Yep. So that might be why.
That could be. All right, dude.
Thanks, guys. See you.
Peace. All right. Well, I guess we know what we're getting into today, Peaches, with the big fair announcement.
What's really funny is I brought up Flo Rida to one of my friends saying, when was the last time that he actually did anything? Because I remember back in the day, back in like 8th grade, he had like that good feeling, Wild Ones.
Yeah.
Of course, Low was the big one.
Let's see if I'll go through my email and see if any new songs from Flo Rida have been released in recent years here. Unfortunately, it's wanting to just show me all my emails about the state of Florida. Okay, I don't see anything about Flo Rida in a long time. So
I can go check his Spotify real fast.
yeah, I guess maybe they didn't push it to radio. Anyhow, time for us to take a break. Tune in to our live feed to find out who's going to be at the fair during the noon hour.
His last track was from 2015.
2015?
It's been 11 years.
Okay. Well, it's something you can dance to, Peaches. So
He has 42 million monthly listeners.
people are listening. Dude, people like that. What's that song? Low?
Oh, yeah, that's the one, yeah.
Yeah. All
He
right.
has a song called "Can You Blow My Whistle, Baby?"
Okay, Peaches.
I'm just saying, that's not really family friendly. If that's the
Flow Ride is not family friendly.
No.
I don't think it's a content issue on the metal thing. I think because Flow Ride can be pretty vile. So good. Let's get nasty at the fair. Heck yeah. Why can't it be later in the week? I mean, it's fine because I got a bunch of crap I got to do, but I'm just done with this week. It's only Tuesday. Oh, well, just have to pound more caffeine, I guess. All right, let's see what we got going on here. Got way too many tabs open. Oh, we got a bottle collector who found a decomposing body in a Manhattan alleyway. Just out gathering bottles and then found they called them skeletal remains. Must have been there a little while there. Okay. Well, that's a bad day. Bad day bottle hunting. What else is going on here? Why would they even have an article about a Minnesota wildcat sanctuary performing a vasectomy on a lion? It's like, okay, is that newsworthy? We don't want them to have more babies. Okay. Like I told you earlier when I was doing Freak News, it's a light news day. Okay? There is not a lot going on. Judge orders town of Mooresville to release video of pantsless mayor inside town hall. Okay, if you're the mayor, you can't show up to a town hall meeting with no pants. Oh, it was after hours. Dude, if you want to walk around without pants, why do it at work? Do it at home, all right? If I'm going to take my pants off, this is like the last place I want to be, all right? It's much cozier to be pantsless at home. And they're like, you gotta show the video. Everybody wants to see it. Now, was he wearing like boxers or anything? Or was he pantsless? I don't know. It just says he didn't have pants on. Let's see. Oh, and I guess they fired the guy who got the surveillance footage. Well, we're dealing with politicians here. Can be a little bit corrupt. I don't know if you've paid attention to the news. Got a guy who stole some Legos and replaced them with dried pasta. Turn them back in. Just macaroni inside. Yeah, it sounds like Legos in there. Well, we could all use more money in this day and age. Everything's just outrageous. But twerking for the cops, I don't know if they're going to pay you. This woman it's got to be Florida, right? Let's scroll down here. It doesn't say. It just seems like a Florida woman behavior. Twerking for tips at a 7-Eleven. Got arrested instead of getting paid. All right, so this woman was taken into custody after soliciting customers for cash and drugs. The Lauderhill Police Department got a call from a store manager who's like, there's this woman here. She's asking customers for money and drugs, and she won't leave. So they show up, and according to the report, Whitsett, what's her name? Veronica Whitsett, began pressing her buttocks against the store counter and doing a shaking motion before extending her hands toward the responding deputy and asking for money. Hey, Lieutenant Crane, come on. You got $5? So then she continued the behavior, alternating between twerking her buttocks and her chest, even after being told multiple times to get. So cops tried to get her out of the store, and then she started fighting with the cops, and yeah. Didn't get any money. Did get a place to stay, though. She got an overnight stay at the Broward County Main Jail. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you're going to have a tough time getting the cops to give you money pretty much under any situation. All right? Don't try twerking. It didn't work. So if that was in your plans, I don't know. Maybe get a metal detector and go find treasure or something like that. I saw some kid, he found a bunch of old Viking coins and things like that with a metal detector, and didn't go to jail for it. No twerking necessary. Oh, I got great news, everybody. We are back to being number one. Idaho, number one. Most popular state to move to in 2026. Oh, I can hear the outrage just screaming from outside. Yeah, sorry, everybody. I mean, people just want to move here. I don't know why. It's funny because the article says it's due to things like the low cost of living. Yeah, it's cheap here, isn't it? Boy, housing, it's just about as cheap as it gets. Yeah, maybe if you compare it to popular big cities. But yeah, if you want to move somewhere cheap, move to the cruddy Midwest. I guess Texas last year was number one. They've moved down to number 17. For every 2 people moving into Idaho, you got 1 person moving out. And that's the highest ratio since the beginning of the pandemic, 2020. So, yeah, saying a lot of people from California moving in. Big surprise. What's funny is California is, geographically fairly close to us and the most densely populated state in this part of the country. So, obviously there are going to be more people from that area moving here than from smaller states. Idaho back to number 1, Peaches.
I heard you down the hall.
Was I being that loud?
Yeah.
Jeez, I need to quiet down a little bit. So, yeah, it's pretty cheap here, ain't it, Peaches?
Totally, yeah. $4 a gallon,
4? Where are you getting $4 gas? Last time I looked, it was $4.39.
My rent has increased every year for the past 3 years.
Oh yeah. I mean, my house's value is 3 times what I paid for it back in 2014. Now, if I was to try to buy a house right now, I couldn't. It just wouldn't happen. So it's cheap here, dude. You know, everything's very affordable.
Sure, yeah.
It's fantastic.
I don't see the price of ground beef and go, you know what? Maybe I should become a vegan.
Yeah, you could probably buy the fake meat now cheaper than the real stuff.
Sure.
Huh. Yeah, back, a couple years ago, the fake meat was like twice the price. Well, I don't remember the last time I bought some ground beef, because, when you pick it up and it's like $8 for the cruddy kind.
Why is it that I went to the grocery store and I bought ingredients for a cucumber, tomato, and mozzarella salad, and it was $20 to $30?
I know. What did we spend? I mean, we didn't even have a full cart. I mean, it was almost $200, and I was like, what is going on? What happened? Half a cart, $200, and that was at Winco, where it's the cheapest. Yeah. I don't know where Supposedly. Yeah. Where these high rollers are shopping at other grocery stores. I'm like, wow. Where do you work?
That's what I was wondering. How much do you make?
You ain't working radio, are you?
And we see Aubrey works in the mortgage department of the bank that she's at, and she sees people our age buying houses right now. It's like, where do you get this money from? Is it Dad's credit card? Like,
probably.
Where is it?
Well, and what's weird is I remember when we first bought our house, like you couldn't get. They wanted to know where all your money was coming from. Like you couldn't just get a gift, like have your parents pay the down. Maybe if they co-signed. Are they having parents co-sign?
I haven't asked her about that.
Yeah, that's all I can think. Because it seems like banks are being pretty tight on, giving out loans right now. So I won't get into a recent thing I had to deal with the bank, but I was like, are you kidding me? Really? You need a co-signer for that?
One of mine, or the credit union I deal with back home, yelled at me because that one time I used that website that you suggested for a hotel in Salt Lake City, and they tried double charging me, and then they tried giving me a lecture about how we're losing money as a credit union by giving you this money back. It's like, you guys are a multi-million-dollar credit union. I'm some poor guy in Idaho.
Yeah, that $100 is just going to kill us.
Right.
We're going to go out of business. Nobody wants to hear banks whining. That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, if you're looking for the cheapest, most popular place to move, you're already here, unless you're listening from elsewhere.
I think one of the saddest things is when you go onto Facebook and you see one of those posts like in Life in Idaho Falls, like, hey, me and my husband, we're moving here very soon. And all the comments are like, get out, you loser, you stupid. Like,
people get so mad.
Yeah, for no reason.
We don't want you people with blue hair moving here.
Oh, jeez.
I'm still waiting. Still waiting to meet some blue hairs who've moved here from California. It hasn't happened.
How about no hair?
Hey, yeah, Team Bald. All right. Well, it was a decent show today, Peaches. And here in about 2 hours, we'll go find out who's going to play at the Eastern Idaho State Fair, even though I guess everybody already knows. That's really funny that the mailers went out way too early and people found out yesterday.
That would be a mistake they would make.
Well, the mail system's weird. Sometimes stuff takes 1 billion years to get here and it doesn't make any sense. And then other times like, well, I just ordered that yesterday.
You can't. Why are you still sending out mailers? Like, just use social media.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I guess they're working.
Like, if you wanted to keep it top secret, you wouldn't have sent that out.
Yeah, no, because they could definitely show up early. Yeah.
Like, I hardly ever check my mail.
Like, you'd probably want to mail them out on the day of the announcement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then people get them in the next few days.
So they can see the social media announcement, and then a few days later be reminded, oh, yeah, these crappy artists are coming to the area.
Because, I mean, we've got 5 months till the show, so...
Yeah, why did they announce it so early?
Well, just so people can plan ahead. But, if the show's 5 months out, it's not going to hurt to send out the mailers, a couple days after the announcement.
My favorite thing they do at the media announcement thing is not only the free food, but also they'll announce like some random cowboy with some bulls coming to the fair.
Oh, yeah.
And you'll see like the real country people only get excited.
Yeah,
everyone else is like, who cares? Like, what?
We're bringing back a world famous petting zoo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, world famous. Yeah. I went to China and they knew about the Eastern Idaho State Fair petting zoo over there. They're asking me so many questions about it.
And I don't want the fair to think we're like dissing. You know, the fair is great. It's fun. I like eating the food. Last year, though, I had to bail. It got so packed. We went on the final day, and once it started getting dark outside, it was just too much.
I think I went there stupidly on Labor Day.
Oh, yeah. It was going to be a busy day.
It was beyond. I'm so glad we had that parking. Otherwise, I would have been, screw this, you know? Oh,
yeah.
But I went by myself, and I just checked out the vendors by myself. And that was the time when I was lonesome, you know?
What was that? Peaches need a pal.
Yeah.
Peaches needs a pal. But Peaches has a pal now, so.
But it wasn't really a dating thing. It was just me walking around by myself. That's the thing. The Peaches Needs a Pal series was more so like it was just looking for a friend or a goof type thing. Yeah.
Did you buy food when you went to the fair?
No.
Okay.
No, I bought like some overpriced beard wax and stuff.
Yeah. I wanted to get some food, but the lines were too crazy, so I was like, I'm out of here. I think we went to Texas Roadhouse.
An even more crowded spot.
It was nice. Everybody was at the fair.
It's like L.A. when Coachella's happening. Nobody's there because everyone's in the valley. Everyone's in the desert.
For a terrible lineup.
Oh, that's what. Speaking of terrible lineups, that's one of the worst festivals you could ever go to.
Oh, yeah.
Coachella.
The crowd's got to be awful, too.
It's mostly just influencers with
Yeah.
that terrible L.A. accent. They always sound ditzy and everything ends with a question mark?
I think that Sick New World should have a pretty fun crowd. You know, it's just going to be a bunch of nerds. Pretty much people like me.
Yeah.
Middle-aged nerds. I bet I'm going to be, you know, there's probably not a lot of young people showing up to Sick New World. You know,
You'd be surprised, right?
I mean, I guess
it's all modern bands.
I guess so. I mean, but the headliners those are old. System of a Down, Korn. Those are classic rock acts.
It's not like old Cella where they had was it AC/DC, Metallica, Tool.
Oh yeah,
and every person that was like 65 and up was going there.
Yeah, I would have went. Couldn't afford it though.
I would have gone too. You kidding me? Those are legendary acts.
Oh yeah, but it's kind of like Metallica at the Sphere. Sure, I'd love to see that, but I don't know if you've looked at them ticket prices, Peaches. That's a rich people show. The whole audience just going to be influencers, celebrities, rich people who can afford $1,000 tickets.
Well, we work in the media, and we know a guy, but I don't think he was even able to help us out with that.
No, not for that one.
We got to contact James now. We got to get the band personally on the phone.
That's right, James Hetfield. Come on, hook it up for K-Bear.
Get Lars on.
All right, well, Peaches and I are going to get out of here. We'll be back at noon for the noon hour of madness and mayhem. Y'all have a good day in the meantime, and then, yeah, keep an eye on our socials. We'll probably broadcast live from the fair thing at noon. So
you should just like record your reaction and that's it. Like just record your face the entire time, not even the stage.
Yeah, well, I want to try to act excited. I mean, like I said, you can go to the fair's Facebook page and find out.
If I gave you $1, would you start screaming your head off and like just rip the shirt off or something?
You got to give me at least a $5.
All
at least
right.
a $5.
I'll team up with Josh and Jade and make that happen.
All right. Thank you again for tuning in to the Victor Welch Show. This program is a production of Riverbend Media Group. To contact the show or for more information, hit us up at riverbendmediagroup.com.